Sushmita Dev, before we get into the merits of what Mr. Chidambaram said, I still want to understand what has changed, in your view, with the Trinamool vis-a-vis the Congress, because you were constantly targeting the Congress for not rising to the occasion. You were even poaching leaders from the Congress, including in Goa. Now you have Mahua Moitra, others saying, we've made a concrete offer to the same Congress for an alliance. Explain that.
See, Srinivasan, let me put it in perspective for you. Under what circumstances did we choose to come to Goa? There seems to be many narratives about that. We came to Goa because our surveys said that there's a huge feeling of anti-incumbency against the BJP. And the second thing that emerged from the ground is that people had the feeling that voting for Congress will not ensure the exit of BJP because of what happened in the last assembly election.
Right.
So there was a vacuum. There was a sort of a vacuum. See, Congress is a party that got absolute majority, and the mandate of the people that Mr. Chidambaram talks about, saying they are the principal opposition, yes, etc. But the fact is, the last assembly elections after the results, what was the writing on the wall? That despite having 17 MLAs
I'm asking, I understand that. I'm saying what has changed? What has changed from that for you to now say to the same Congress, let's get into an alliance?
See, we never came. See, everybody has the right to go anywhere as an expansion plan. Let's agree on that first. Secondly, I believe that whether it is Aam Aadmi Party, whether it's the Trinamool Congress, whether it's the Indian National Congress, right, whether it's the Goa Forward Party, all of these parties on its own may not be able to form the government. That's the ground reality I'm telling you. If I were to tell you the truth, there are seats in which Congress has a better chance of winning. There are seats in which Congress will not win and Trinamool Congress will win.
Okay,
there are
that's
seats
quite
in
candid.
Our alliance partners will win. Yeah,
that's so quite candid. But hold on.
Yeah.
Let me put this to you. I mean, do you see from the Congress point of view that here is a party that has relentlessly attacked it, that has taken top leaders away from it, and is now saying to the same party, hey, let's sit and talk? Surely you see.
Sorry, I didn't follow your question. What was your question?
My question is that imagine from the Congress point of view, you attack the Congress, you take away people from the Congress, and now you say to the Congress, hey, hold on, actually, I think we should get into an alliance. How does that?
Okay, and let me give you a counter example. Congress is a party which fielded 294 candidates in Bengal. 294 seats they fought, dividing the anti-BJP vote, what they're saying here. See, Srinivas, politics is very dynamic. Politics is very dynamic and you have to be practical about it. You can't be sulking and you can't be high-handed about these things. It is very, very simple. Our ground report is Congress on its own will not be able to form government. Guaranteed. Please wait for 10th of March and you will see that it's a mistake for them. It's a mistake for them to think that they can form
Dev, last question to you. Is one of the reasons also why you are now reaching out to the Congress is because you've realized that after that big bag entry you made, it's actually turning out to be quite difficult for you. In fact, one of your own leaders who joined from the Congress has now quit and is most likely heading back to the Congress. Is that why you've done a sort of flip-flop here?
Mahua tweeted about the alliance, saying she made that offer 2 weeks back. She tweeted 3 days back. And the person you're talking about who left the TMC left this morning. So there is no thing of timing here. But I'll also tell you this, that we never came to Goa saying it's going to be easy for us. We came to Goa saying someone needs to defeat the BJP and Congress cannot do it on their own. Let me say that for the record. Congress will not be able to defeat the BJP. That's a given.